Yahoo! Wahoo! Woohoo! Yippee! Hello everyone, we're back! We're so back! Teacher's back from sick leave! Teacher's back from being sick for like a week! Hello, how you guys doing? I missed you guys, I missed streaming. And I feel like I'm a little bit out of practice. Hello. Oh yeah, get your stickers everyone. Get your stickers. Hello Seishun. Hello folk. I think I saw Matthew up there too. Hello, hello. And then of course Seribots are rock. Hello. How you guys doing? It's been a minute. It's been like a whole like what, Saturday and a half or something. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Man. I'm basically recovered. I had like a sore throat. I had a sore throat for most of last week starting on Sunday, but it pretty much like faded away by I want to say like Thursday, Friday. I still have like a little bit of a residual cough. Fugubi, hello, welcome. I have like a little bit of a residual cough, but it's only like, it's very rare. Like I don't think I coughed this whole day today, and I only coughed like maybe twice this past weekend. So, but I'm pretty much like healed. I'm pretty much fully recovered. I'm gonna go back to the office tomorrow. So same old, but I'm happy to be back. Missed you guys. I did a lot of nothing and a lot of stuff. Like, I did stuff and yet I didn't do stuff while I was recovering, including playing a lot of Digimon Time Stranger and watching YouTube videos and just recovering and all that good stuff, all that good-ish. So I'm down to yap about it before we get into some games today. Depending on how the conversations go, we might keep things a little bit short today. I'm just tired. I'm just tired, but I wanted to yap. I wanted to yap with y'all. So before we get into anything else, let's go ahead and get to class. Hello everyone. Hello, it's me, Babinka Bear, your local Sun Bear art history teacher and educational streamer. And it is still, yes, as you can tell from my outfit, it's still Filipino American History Month. Woohoo! Mabuhay! How you guys doing? It's been a week. It's been a week and some change. How have y'all been? Like I said, I've been recovering from a sore throat, cough. It never got, like, my sore throat never got super severe, but I did have to have the humidifier on for most of it. I drank a lot of hot tea. Emolge, Rin, hello! Welcome. Yeah, for the past week, I've just been drinking a lot of hot tea, been drinking a lot of ramen. Philippines mentioned, that's right, you showed me the emote made by, I'm assuming, Mayshark, right? Mayshark made that one? Philippines mentioned, yes. It's Filipino American History Month still, up until the end of October. Nice. But yeah. Yeah, I've just been drinking lots of soup, lots of ramen. I've been eating out a lot. which is bad. I feel like, okay, so the fact that what is it, 2 weeks ago I couldn't go to the gym because what was it? I think I had like a doctor's appointment, and then I had my brother's birthday the day after, and then this past week I was sick. And then tomorrow, oh my gosh, I'm like kind of peeved at this, but tomorrow I can't go to the gym either because someone, I don't know who, freaking scheduled me for a meeting. Or I'm scheduled for a meeting. I speak as if I have like a secretary that schedules meetings for me. No, it's just me. It's just me that schedules my own darn meetings. But sometimes I get called into meetings. And one of them is during my usual gym time at 3 p.m. And I'm like, who did this? Why? We usually have our meetings like early in the day. Why do we have to have it at 3? Because then I can't go to the gym, because if I go to the gym at like, let's say 4 o'clock, I'm there for like an hour and a half. The buses that I take to get back home, they're very inconsistent afterwards. So I would get home super late. Super duper late. And I don't want to do that. So I just have to miss out on yet another gym day. Your bear teacher, get well soon. Thank you. I'm already feeling better. Do you want it to for the channel? No, I'm good for now. No worries. Work Binka sabotaging home Binka. It's true. Or gym Binka. I'm trying to get them gains, you know. I'm trying to be a muscular bear. And now look at me. I'm starting to get out of shape again. I'm starting to look at the shape of me. Actually, I like this dress a lot. So I can't even say that. But the shape of me. Like I said, I like being friend-shaped, but I also want to be built so that whenever the Babinkubs want uppies, I can give it. Can you imagine? I'm like so weak. I'm so weak that I can't like lift you guys off of the floor. At least I could use my mind. Wait, give me a second to get the window open. I usually have you guys on like a second desktop. Like, watch this. See? At least I can move you guys with my mind. At least we have that. So even if my muscles fail me, my mind will not. Uppies. Sorry if I like don't put you down super softly. I didn't mean to just like bloop. I tried to put you down as gently as I can. Wait, where's my own? Maybe I can demonstrate with my own. Here, this one. Where I'm just like, shaky, shaky, punt. Don't shake the baby. Vivinko wants to be swole like a red panda doing big stretch. Exactly. Concussions for everyone. Enjoy. Mookie Sticks, hello. With the lovely emote. But yeah, I just wanna be strong, and I just want it so that I don't experience pain. Like, from being old, so I'm not always dying and being like, oh, I can't eat food that's too oily or else my chest is gonna hurt at 2 in the morning. It's the gallbladder thing. It's not a cardio thing, it's a gallbladder thing. But yeah, so I just want to be healthier. So I've been pretty bad at that because I've been trying to get like, I've just been trying to like heal my sore throat by drinking a lot of soup. Soup is good for the soul, though. Isn't that why there's a whole book called, like, Chicken Soup for the Soul or something? Just stop eating fatty foods? I can't! No, I'm kidding. I know. I think this did make me realize, like, how bad my diet is. That's why I was, like, trying to also, like, pick your brain on it, Matthew, because it's like, how fatty are we talking? Because, like, I don't know, my diet's pretty bad. Like, it's shocking that I'm not bigger, you know? It's shocking that I'm not, like I weigh as much as I do, and only as much as I do, and not more. But, what was I saying? Because, what was I eating earlier? I was eating a vegan torta. I was eating a vegan torta the other day, and I was like, this feels healthy because it's made out of, like, plant-based chicken. But the plant-based chicken is I actually don't know what it's made of. I think it's seitan, but it's like, I'm guessing more processed. But, you know, the torta is basically just a sandwich. It's, like, sandwich bread, lettuce, tomato, plant-based chicken, and then there's some sauce. I forgot what kind of sauce they have, but it feels a little bit, like, lighter. It you know, but I don't know if that counts as like super oily, you know, because I don't even eat deep fried foods anymore, other than the occasional French fry. But I actually have been losing a little bit of weight because I usually weigh myself when I go to the gym. I actually have lost a little bit of weight, but I feel like I gained it all back. I feel like I gained it all back during this week and a half that I was sick just because I've been eating so much soup, so much Rams. But yeah. And I guess the thing with like, I totally get stop eating fatty foods to not trigger gallbladder attacks and stuff. The main thing is like sometimes it gets triggered by like, I don't know, it just feels random sometimes because I have like actually for the most part dropped a lot of fatty foods. But I think there was one time where I feel like it was triggered by me chugging an Ensure after a gym session. Cause I remember that day. I think I ate like, I don't know, a bunch of like beans. Like beans, and some like it was like beans and something else. I wanna say like plant-based cheese. Once you get your gallbladder removed, you can slowly start eating fatty foods again until your body acclimates. Yeah, actually, not to get too deep into the medical talk, but that is like an immediate thing that I'm actually looking into. That is an operation that I'm going to almost for sure gonna be having, so. But for now, you have stuff in your gallbladder. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but all the symptoms point to yes, you know? Yeah, all the symptoms point to yes. I am getting some procedures done. I don't want to go too much into detail, but I am getting some procedures done to like check if I really need it taken out, but I'm gonna tell my doctor that I'm pretty sure it needs to get taken out. I'm like 90% sure. But even then, I just want to like stay a little bit healthier, so I'm a big fan of salads. I do like myself some salads. I've been eating a lot of salmon salad from Trader Joe's. I think that's been contributing to the weight loss along with the exercise. I just want to get back to the gym, man. I just want to get back to the gym. I just want to be swole bear. And plus there's something nice and repetitive about doing like gym machines that I like very much. It tickles the brain. Tickles my fancy. But yeah. Not to like radically change the subject, but do you guys want to know what I've been kind of obsessed with while I was in bed recovering for the past week? How many of you guys are fans of Minecraft? Raise your paws or your tails. Raise your tails. So, Beans turned me on to a video by a guy named Ish. I don't know, I feel like I'm late to the party with this, but because I played Minecraft before, I just like haven't played it a lot, so I'm very basic in what I know. Like I don't know how to use a freaking enchanting table, but Beans, I guess like his brother told him about this like Minecraft, not even a series, but it's like a 2.5-hour video about a like Minecraft experiment where they got like I think 1,000 people. Yeah, like 1,000 people and like put them in different islands, and basically they're free to kind of like make their own like civilizations and like communities and stuff. There was no real end goal. It's just a whole bunch of like, yeah, this is the like gimmick of the situation you're in. Now just not make a civilization. Like I said, there's no end goal, but it's like, you know, people usually gravitate towards one another to make like little towns and communities, and eventually that might evolve into like a city. Exactly, Matthew. Yeah, they eventually formed teams. Though it seems like the more I looked into it, it seems like some of these folks already like knew each other from past like experiments and role-playing scenarios and stuff. But yeah, like eventually people just like gravitate towards making teams. Though some people do stay by themselves. They like just have like a little hut for themselves in the jungle, you know? But yeah, like this person just like facilitates a lot of these like Minecraft civilization experiments. That do be how the block game events tend to go. Yeah, like this is a whole new world for me, because I've only played it by myself or with Beans or as big as like a friend group. But I remember I tried getting into like a kind of big group one with my friend groups, and I remember like me and Beans were automatically turned off by like someone's kid or something. Like they were definitely a minor. They were definitely like either in their teens or their preteens, but they immediately were like about to what's the word again, where they just like go through your stuff. Grief. They immediately tried to like grief me and Beans's like little humble abode, and we were immediately kind of like turned off by that. Like they tried to steal stuff out of our chests and like, you know, mess with our house and stuff. And of course it's like a little kid, so I don't know, we were just like, all right, I think we're good here. And a part of me wishes that we stayed in that little event because like apparently some of our friends made little like buildings and cafes and these cute little ideas and stuff, but I don't know, we ended up just being whatever about it. But yeah, like watching this video, it was really cool. Let me see if I could like find it for you guys and link it if you're interested. But basically this guy named Ish, he facilitates these like Minecraft events where like I came in at the tail end, or rather like I saw their latest video, which came out 3 months ago. But if you go back to like their first like experiments like this, they would put people in like a world where it's like different biomes. So like one group of people would be put in like the snow biome, someone else would be in like the desert biome, someone would be in jungle, and the other would be like in the plains biome. And then like depending on where you were, people would tend to like make groups with each other, work together to like establish their own little like communities and stuff, which is pretty cool because it just happens organically, you know? And then little by little it like changes every so often. So like later on they made a world where it was like the Stanford prison experiment. It's like some people were like they're in a prison, some people were guards and others were prisoners, and it was just like, all right, let's see what happens here, you know? But it's in Minecraft, so it's not as war crimey. It's not as bad as these events typically go in real life. So beeplebees, hello. I was just catching up with y'all. I was sick this past week, so I was watching a bunch of Minecraft videos. Yeah, it was actually introduced through Beans' brother. He like told us about it. But let me just look for Ish. Minecraft Civilization, that's the one that I was looking at. I'll just link you guys the channel. We were talking about crimes against humanity, exactly. So that's the YouTuber. I put his YouTube channel in the chat. Yeah, if you check it out, his latest video 3 months ago is like the one that we saw first, and then from there I started watching like the rest of their videos. So 200 players build a massive civilization. Actually, I could just show you guys there. Oh, nope, that's the wrong thing. Oh, I don't know. I think I pasted the wrong thing. Oh, I'm on the wrong window. I see. I was like, why is it showing Project Drasil? Which I don't know if we'll do Project Drasil today. We'll see. But yeah, like, it's this guy's channel. But Binka's committing crimes against humanity. We're rubbing off on her. No, I'm doing no such thing. I'm doing no such thing. But yeah, look, like 200 players build a massive civilization in Minecraft. 200 players simulate civilization on a Minecraft island. 1,000 players simulate prison in Minecraft. Which I was saying, like, is like the Stanford prison experiment, but in Minecraft. So, you know, less war crimes against humanity, all that stuff. But these videos are cool to watch. They're so like, I don't know, titillating, edge of your seat, because the editing is really, really well done. Yeah, sure, winks with both eyes. Beeplebees out here just, we're just blinking to each other. We're just blink, blink. War crimes. I believe you, teacher. But yeah, like, I don't know, it was fun to watch because the editing is so good. Like, they set up these like storylines of things that like that are probably like not necessarily scripted, but it was probably decided before like the experiment that like, oh, certain things are gonna happen, and like we'll try to lead the way to that happening, but like the rest of it is like fairly organic, you know. So I don't know, it's pretty interesting. It's a pretty interesting watch. If you have 2.5 hours to spare, I definitely recommend the latest video, the Simulate Civilization, because the shtick with that is that 1,000 Minecraft players are just dropped into this world. Half of them are on an island where they have like all these resources, like all this food and resources and like ample land and all of that kind of stuff. Everyone else is dropped off on another island where they have like no resources at all, and like the land is very hostile to them. There's a volcano, all the water is too hot to like swim in or drink, so it's really crappy. So it's like we see how people like you know, come together on their respective islands, and then halfway through the experiment eventually the two islands get to like travel to, like, the people of the two islands get to travel to each other. So it was pretty cool because, I don't know, as me and Beans were watching this, not only are we so engrossed in the story, but I keep on thinking about, like, oh, what would my role be if I was in something like this, right? If I was in some kind of, like, Minecraft civilization, would I just be, like, a humble farmer that just focuses day in, day out on, like, harvesting crops and growing wheat, you know? Or would I be, like, someone else in the society? Is there a place for an art history bear in, like, a Minecraft civilization, you know? Or could I wait, Babinka would cannibalize the cubs ASAP? No! It's not Babin cubs, it's wheat. I am merely harvesting the wheat. True, Matthew, no! A part of me was like, with the information I know about, with like my minor in religious studies, I feel like I could set up a cult. I feel like I could mayhaps set up a cult. Maybe I feel like I'd be good at least at like setting up some rituals for people to like follow and stuff. I feel like that could be a path I could take, but otherwise I would try to find employment in either the educational fields or the art appreciation fields or the actual fields or just being a farmer. Because I sure as heck wouldn't be able to build. Like I said, my knowledge of Minecraft is pretty bad. Like, I've played a little bit with Beans, but it's a very slow process because I'm scared of mobs. So I never travel outside at night, you know, even though you could, like, as long as you have armor and a sword and shield, you could just, and a torch, you could just travel around, you know? And just like beat up the mobs, but I'm scared. I'm a scaredy cat. I'm just a scaredy cat bear. I don't want to get attacked by creepers. So I tend to like stay in. I used to have like a super bomb build where like Beans and I, we made our little shelter within a mountain, and I like carved out a little like mansion facade in the style of like Spanish colonial, like Filipino architecture. Like, I carved it out of the mountain. It was so cool. But then we lost that file and I was very sad. I even found the courage to like traverse to like an Arctic area in our like little world, our seed, and I bought back a polar bear. I was able to bring a polar bear to our little like Filipino style mansion and everything, but it's lost. It's lost. Could play a civ game, develop an ancient culture. I'm pretty bad at those civilization games, if I'm being honest. It's too big brain for me. You have the skill of a cult leader, but do you have the heart? Oh, that's true. Or Cult of Lamb. Cult of Lamb. I have played that one before. I did enjoy it. But do I have the heart is what beeplebees is asking me. We could harvest a heart. That is something that we could do. Cult of the Bear, exactly. Like, I feel like maybe I would be able to start a cult, but if I wanted more humble beginnings, I would be a teacher. The teacher to cult leader pipeline, am I right? But it's a pipe dream for now, because for one, like I said, my Minecraft expertise is very lacking. That's why at first I was like, I would be a farmer, because like I feel like I could be trusted with like getting seeds, right? Getting seeds, planting them, harvesting the wheat, right? And maybe even other crops like watermelon. Like, what else can you grow? Hi, Peck School. Hello. We're talking about the possibility of me starting some kind of Minecraft cult, of course. Nah. We're talking about like these videos where people like simulate civilization through Minecraft. I'm talking about what my role would be. I feel like I would just have the know-how of either being like in the mines, like being in the mines, or being in the fields, you know? But if there's a possibility for education, there's a possibility where I could be some kind of teacher. I could be a historian for that civilization, right? Like, I could be like, on day 1, it is said that player Matthew had expounded their territory on the sandy beach. And on the 2nd day, player beeplebees exploded Babinka Bear with her mind. There comes a point in every cult leader's journey where you gotta look someone straight in the eye and carve their heart out. Exactly. So yeah, like I said, I don't know if this would ever come to fruition, because this did make me think like, oh man, maybe I should start like a Minecraft server with the Cubs, with you guys, you know? But also I do feel like I would be too shy. Like I feel like you guys would run into me in the Minecraft world and I would run away. I'd be like, oh god, like I don't know how to speak non-verbally via Minecraft. Like I would just jump and or what do you do in Minecraft where you just like you like not bend over, but you know what I mean? Like when like those Minecraft videos where people are just like, you know, bouncing around. Harpsichord Enjoyer, hello. There's chat in Minecraft. You hit the air and crouch. There we go. There is chat, but sometimes my my typing is slow and long. Like I always feel the need to type out a whole paragraph. You guys are in my Discord. You see. It's very hard for me to just write one thing. I gotta type my whole life story. It's never like, hey guys, I found cows. It's like, hey guys, I was traversing that mountain range over there to the northwest, like where the cherry blossoms are. But if you went to the ocean and you went too far, but like around that area, you know, if you like curve in and go southwest into the cave, you'll find some cows. You know, it's never like I found cows, follow me. It's like a whole like tome. It's a tome's worth of like information. Graphic design is your passion. I could, when I was watching this video right here, the one from like 3 months ago, there was someone in charge of propaganda, and you know, they made little posters against like the opposing islands. Maybe, you know, with my graphic design skills, I can make some sweet propaganda. Be a good old cog in the machine, as it were. You know, that is a path that I could choose. Yeah, like exactly what beeplebees said. I feel like the extent of my communication, if it's not like a bunch of paragraphs in the chat, it would be hitting the air and crouching. I'd be like, oh god, you found me, Bibbing Cubs. Crouch, jump. Anyway, I'm gonna go back home. That's why for now I'm like, I feel like this is just a pipe dream, but it'd be cool. Maybe I could build like a little schoolhouse in Minecraft, and I'll have you guys like sit in the chairs and we'll just have class that way. That'll be like our field trip. And then we could take field trips into like other biomes, you know? Maybe we can make like an architecture lab out of it. HTTQW5, hello! Thank you for the 5 months! Hello. We're talking about the possibilities. If I were to play Minecraft and have a server with you guys, maybe that could be a field trip, you know? I feel like I could teach art history in Minecraft. There's paintings in there. You know, there's like the flaming skull, there's the what other paintings are there? There's like the lady sitting, I think. Wait, I'm gonna actually look this up. Minecraft paintings. Yeah, there you go. You got the like flaming skull. You got the skeleton in the is that a tamal? Like what? I don't know what that is, but you know, I feel like we could analyze the heck out of these paintings. And then there's also like the actual like art. There's actually a guy who like made these oil paintings. I think he's like the original artist, so that would actually be pretty cool. That would actually be pretty cool to do. I don't know, just an idea. I was shared an amazing 3-part documentary about the history of graphic design if you're interested. I am interested. I'm very interested. If you're down to share it, feel free to, in the Discord, put it in, do I still have the Teach Me channel? Yeah, the Teach Me channel. I'm interested. Gorilla Minecraft server explodes if perceived. Exactly. Like you log in, you see me, I just like explode. And I'm never seen again. I do warn you, it's extremely depressing and rage inducing at times, a lot of the time. Is it like the not Mr. Rogers, the Bob Ross documentary where it's like his estate just didn't do like a good job of like with his paint? Is it something like that? I'm still down for that. Imagine we go on a field trip and one of us falls into a hole and burns in the lava pit. That's why I have you guys sign the release forms. That's why you have to get the those parent permission slips signed. It's actually also like a liability form. So you can't go on the field trip if you didn't sign the liability form saying that if you get eaten by a bear, as Hux is doing in that big sticker that Matthew just posted, or if you fall into lava, or you get exploded by a creeper, then ooh, the coons are running your way. Wait, where's the rest of the phone? Where's the rest of the phone? It didn't show up. Wait, let me do that again. Where's the rest of the? There's like a phone like asset that's missing. Yeah, why isn't it showing up? That's so odd. It's just a picture of Golshi like drop kicking you. It's okay. There's no phone because there's no phones allowed. Exactly. Every teacher's nightmare. Yeah, nightmare. Throw Hux into the volcano as a sacrifice. I think you mean a sack of rice. Sack of rice. Sack of rice. Imagine the paperwork. That's what I'm saying. That's why you guys have to sign the liability forms. So that if that happens, I'm not liable for it. Babinka's community college, daycare, and all-day parking is not liable for, you know, death by volcano, or creeper, or drowning, or getting a drop stone dropped on you, or all the other mobs, or accidentally getting buried by sand, you know, all the things that you would usually find in like a liability form. It paints a very good picture of some of the reasons why the way the world is the way it is right now. I ate it, sorry. Oh no. the like Umapyoi song, just like you hear it from your stomach. Yeah, I'll figure out what happened to that phone asset. Because yes, no phones allowed, but also it's just a picture, it's just a floating picture of Golshi. Gorshi, 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 Gorshi. If you know anything about the history of modern advertising, you get an idea. Yeah, that's also why I stopped being a graphic designer in the first place. I've told the story, right, about how like I stopped, like, I don't know, like initially I was gonna be a graphic design major, and then the day that I was supposed to take the class, I just like got all the way up to the class and then turned around and left. And part of it was because in one of my prerequisite classes, there were just these two gal pals who, like, I overheard them talking about other people's like assignments, like graphic design assignments, and they were just being very catty. They were just talking about like, oh my god, did you see her design? It was so bad. And there was just something about that that was like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But it is like, with the history of like modern advertising, it is like there's a lot of manipulation involved. There's a lot of like, okay, how do we manipulate the masses into buying these cigarettes that are almost definitely going to cause some kind of cancer? Trying to avoid 1940s spoilers. Spoiler alert. Beans used to watch Mad Men a lot, and even though I didn't like watch it, you know, alongside him, sometimes, because the TV is like literally right behind me in our room setup, occasionally like I will look over and just be like intrigued by what's going on, and he would tell me like the plot of it, and it's basically, isn't that it? It's like it takes place from across like what, the 40s, 50s, and 60s, right? Maybe even the 70s. And it follows this guy who works at like an advertising firm. And yeah, I've seen some of the scenes and it's like, yeah, they're like, it's pretty dastardly how you gotta like manipulate the masses into buying this product. It doesn't matter if it's factual or not. You just gotta make sure they buy it. It's all about the bottom line. So yeah, I can totally see like a topic like that getting depressing really quickly. But yeah, that is some, like, I think we started this conversation because it's like, oh, that's a role that I could take up in Minecraft. Be the cog in the machine, in charge of propaganda. I'm gonna take a sip of water real quick. The person who recommended me the doc was taking a graphic design course and he hated it. Oh no. I think, like I said, that is, yeah, I kind of get that because it is a little bit soul-sucking, you know, and you do want, you know, best case scenario, people would want a career that is very fulfilling, that you're doing it for the right reasons, not like it fulfills you personally, but best case it also like provides a service to the world, a good service that doesn't depend on manipulation and stuff. Which is why I like education so much, even though it might not always be super rewarding. Like, I'm not talking about you guys, by the way. I'm talking about like work, but where was I going with this? I think one of the reasons I got back into graphic design, because I think initially when I was getting into it back in like my early college years, it was like, oh, I feel like the only pathway for a graphic designer would be like advertising, right? That's the one that's going to give you the big bucks. But and then I lost interest. You know, I went into history, art history, religious studies, graduated, and then got more into art. And then I got back into it because my job, you know, had us making slides, making Google slides to talk about the material that we're talking about, to talk about like how to appreciate art. And if you've ever taken like an art history course, or like, I don't know, just any like history course, like the slides are can be pretty bare bones. Like, it can be pretty bare bones. It's usually just like, here's the artwork on a black background with white text. You know, that's the extent of the graphic design. But I feel like once I started learning about how to incorporate accessibility in our slides, or just how to make them pop a little bit more, how to make them a little bit more likely so that students will pay attention to it, but also if they have, say, dyslexia or color blindness, then even they would be able to like enjoy the slides as well as anyone else would. I think that's what ended up like making me get more into graphic design. It was this philosophy of like, how can I make this material educational and entertaining for a wider audience, regardless of like what accommodations they need, what support they need, and if they have like any kind of disabilities, right? So I think that's what really like fired my brain up, is like, I want to make slides that are accessible but also fun, you know, like fun and accessible. That's why I like things like thinking up like color schemes and like fonts that are accessible to folks with dyslexia, you know. That actually just like activates my brain cells. I just enjoy doing that, you know. So that's why I ended up like getting a little bit back into graphic design. And actually, like, I've been looking into using a site called Figma balls. But anyways, like, I've been looking into using that site because apparently it's like it's almost like Canva but for like UI UX design. You can make like a whole website through it. And like, the pipe dream, the long-term dream that I would have with learning something like Figma is to make like those those like Big Escape type websites, like the one that beeplebees had recommended, where it's just like a point and click adventure. Like, I basically want to make like an edutainment point and click adventure where it's like fun, it's good to look at, and it's accessible. And I feel like I would probably make it around like, I don't know, ancient Egypt or like, or art history or something, I don't know. But yeah, like, that would be the dream. I would still be a very far off way from it, but that would be a path that I would be willing to take. Let's see. And by wrecked, I mean vaguely mentioned it and autism brain activated and begged him for it. That's how these like things turn out, right? Where it's like, ooh, that sounds interesting. Give me more for me to go off of. I saw a video earlier about how being a teacher in Burgerland is so soul-crushing these days that people are quitting. Oh yeah, 100%, like 1,100%, because even like the current political climate aside, it's hard. It's hard, like, depending on like what age, well, actually regardless of what age group you're teaching, because like if you're teaching super young kids, like first grade to like kindergarten, first grade to like, I want to say second or third grade, then it takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of energy. Your classes are basically a performance, you know? It's almost like a performance art. Once you get a little bit older, I feel like third grade to like sixth grade is kind of the sweet spot, but then once you get into like middle school, where the kiddos are going through like puberty and stuff, then by default that's just hard because they're going through all these like hormones, and you know, they're starting to test the boundaries, and they're not as like they might not be as like interested in you know, answering a question for the sake of answering the question. They start to get too cool for school, and you kind of have to navigate that. By the time they're high schoolers, they just might not be super engaged with education in general, so you have to work on that. And you can be more chill with them. That's the cool thing, is that you can talk to them like they're adults, but at the same time you are their teacher, you're trying to get them to like learn something, right? So by default, education is hard, but it gets even worse considering how little the pay is for teachers, especially in Bear America, how a lot of things have to come out of their pocket. And just like how little respect some teachers might get. Oh, by the way, like I said, the whole thing with like teaching by default being difficult is I'm talking about like kind of like across the board, like a huge swath of students. It's already kind of difficult enough, but you also have to keep in mind students with disabilities, students that need more support, students that might come from neighborhoods where they don't get a lot of support. You know, I say that like third to sixth grade is like kind of the sweet spot, but you might be getting a kid who like has a very difficult home life, or they're struggling academically for something that's out of their control. That is already by default very hard to navigate as well. So you have to like really be in it for like all the right reasons. You can't be in it because you want a power trip, basically. You have to be in it because you care about students and their education and like the education of like future generations, you know? But where was I going with this? So that is even more compounded by the fact that like in Bear America, teachers are just not respected. They might be respected verbally. It's like, oh, I always love teachers, like I honor teachers, blah blah blah, but they're not respected financially, and they're not, or fiduciarily I guess, like in terms of like finances. And then you get into things nowadays with like what is and isn't being allowed to be taught in schools, what is being censored, and then you get into stuff like kids starting to depend on things like AI, generative AI, to like learn, and just students nowadays not being super engaged with the idea of education. Just because like things are really depressing. It's like I get it. I get why the youth right now is very disillusioned with like, what's the point of getting an education just so you can get a job and be successful when things are so depressing nowadays, right? Like, what's the point? So that's another thing. That's another thing to add to the pile. It's another thing to add to the pile of like how difficult it is to be in education right now. And then another thing to add to the pile is how higher ups, how administration might treat them, how their school district might treat them, how parents might treat them. I did see a video about how like, you know, literacy is going down a lot in Bear America. Like student literacy is going down by a lot. And then there are parents who are sending their kids into school, like for kindergarten. Preschool is, it's kind of understandable, but like into kindergarten and first grade, and these students aren't potty trained. Y'all, teachers are not being paid to literally clean up your kids' poop. like that is okay. I remember like one of my first like forays into education. I remember I was like helping with a summer camp, and like I like helped a kid like go to the bathroom. Like I was just there to like walk her to the bathroom, and she was like, "Miss Binka, can you help me wipe?" And I'm like, nope. First of all, I'm not being paid. Second of all, even if I were, I'm not paid to do that. So Dagda, hello. A lot of students I see are so brain rotted that it's depressing. Exactly. It's like super depressing, and like I don't want to sound like a boomer. And I'll catch up on other comments. I know I missed a bunch above. I'll scroll to catch up soon, but I know, like, I don't want to sound like a boomer being like, oh, back in my day, people actually cared about education. Because like, I'm a product of Los Bincos Unified School District. I know that it was pretty bleak back then, too. I'm a product of the DARE program. Like, come on, let's be real. It was already pretty bleak back then, but it's, like, worse, dude. It's, like, it's even worse nowadays. So let me scroll up and see what I missed. Sent the docu-series. Nice. We use Figma at work. Ooh, cool. I might pick your brain, Pixcool, about that. I do want to learn more about Figma. Advertising my beloathe. I work at a college, and dang, it can be pretty soul-crushing. Some of the stories I've heard are so horrendous. I wish all the students and teachers well. Yeah, for real. Gotta respect Binka's fidouche, exactly. The ever-growing pile. Admin my beloathed. I'm sorry they're not potty training their kids. I'm not even surprised. But yeah, like kids are definitely super brain rotted, and I think like the whole emphasis on short form media like is partially to blame. Like a big part of it is AI, is like the like just breakneck pace at which AI and AI gen images and AI gen like what are they called, like LLMs or something? Not MLMs, which is also bad, but LLMs, like, you know, that is also getting pretty bad. Like short form media plus like things like Cocomelon and things that are more so of like immediate what's it called, like immediate joy, immediate you know, like it's like a would you rather have the cookie right now or would you rather have 2 cookies like 10 minutes from now, like that whole thing, like immediate like sugar rush, all that kind of stuff, that is definitely affecting like kids' ability to pay attention, like their attention span. But also, like I said, just the how depressing things are nowadays is like why should a student invest in education when it's being shown that like society isn't investing in them, you know? At least Dare was funny. I can't even laugh at this stuff. That's true. I feel like I've heard more negative things about Dare than I've heard positive, because like my personal experience is that our class never finished the Dare program because our officer, this is gonna sound so bad, we never finished the Dare program because our officer, I think, got kicked off the force because he got addicted to drugs. Like, bro did the exact opposite of like the program he was working in. I don't know if that was just like a rumor that was passed around amongst us like students, but like that's like not the crying emoji. I feel like it might have just been a rumor. Now, like in retrospect, I feel like it might have just been a rumor, but that's the rumor I heard. The rumor was that like, because after a while, the Dare officer just stopped showing up. like he just thought, like, we never finished the program, and people were like, "Oh yeah, what I heard is that he got addicted to drugs." It's like not the Dare officer getting addicted to drugs, brother. Let's see. I saw the pay rate for teachers that I was noped out of my major and switch. Fast food workers get paid more here than teachers. Right? Right, Dagda? Like, it's depressing. And that's not to say that, like, fast food workers don't also deserve a living wage. Everyone deserves a living wage. But with, like, a lot of the things that teachers do, simply for, like I said, for the passion of, like, passing on education to the younger generation. You know, like, okay, not all teachers are like this. There are, I keep saying this, there are teachers that do it because they're on a power trip. I've seen it with my own 2 bare eyes. There are teachers like that, but like there are a lot out there that actually are in it for like the right reasons, because they legitimately they know the meaning of a legacy. Legacy. I don't remember how it went in Hamilton, but they know the meaning of, like, if our society is going to survive, we need to put education and we need to put hope in the next generation. And how can we do that if they're not educated, you know? So, where was I going with this? Like, I lost my train of thought. This is what I mean about short form content. It's brain rotting the millennials too. But yeah, like, I don't know, it's just depressing. Yes, exactly, instant gratification. There's so much more emphasis on instant gratification over just long-term enrichment, things that will, like, I don't know, not only feed your mind but feed your soul. Not to get too, like, poetic and esoteric, but this is the stuff that makes life worth living. It's what makes the world go round. It makes the life just a little bit more bearable, you know? Get it? Bear? As soon as I saw nephews watch Skibbity Toilet, I thought, I need to monitor her kids. I thought, sis, I need to monitor her kids. You dropped this king. Aw, the little kitty cats. They're dancing. The way AI immediately wormed its way into school and kids are using it for their work. Right? Man, it's crazy out here. What was Dare? I only ever see t-shirts about it, but never knew what it was. So Dare was a program that was designed to basically encourage students. I think did I do it in elementary or middle school? But basically, like, younger students to not use drugs. But it would also do the job of, like, informing them of what different types of drugs were, which I actually do remember, like, they taught us about like certain drugs. I feel like without it I probably only would have known what like marijuana was, but I remember learning about PCP, I remember learning about cocaine, crack, all of that stuff because of the DARE program. Which is funny because if you know a little bit about my own personal lore, my parents were drug addicts. So like they hit it so well that I actually learned more about it through DARE than through them. But yeah, so like it teaches, usually they have like a cop. They have like a cop come to the classroom and they teach these kids about like different drugs, but also things like how to like avoid, or like also what happens when you get addicted to drugs, what are signs that someone's addicted to drugs. But also, I remember they would make us do these exercises of like, if someone on the street were to offer you drugs, just say no. And it's like, who the heck is gonna be offering me drugs for free? But anyway, like, but I just remember like he would make us do these exercises, and it lives rent free in my brain because I remember one student had like laryngitis or something. Like she could not talk. Like I don't know why her parents sent her to school, but like when she had laryngitis, but she could not talk. And I remember like, wait, was it laryngitis? Or I think maybe like her like jaw or something was wired shut because like I think she had like an injury or something, but she couldn't talk. That's all I remember, is that she couldn't talk. And like the DARE officer made us like do these exercises where like one of us had to pretend to be like someone offering drugs, and then the other person was like the person just saying no, you know? Like just say no to drugs. Dare to say no to drugs, you know? And, you know, I, with my crappy acting ability, I remember being like, come on, man, be cool. Just take one hit of this Reed's Notes cocaine. just smoke one cocaine with me and you'll be cool like the cool kids. And then the other person had to act out being like, no, mm-mm. And the girl whose like jaw was like wired shut was like playing the part. I wasn't even partnered with her. I just like heard from like other people. Her jaw was wired shut, and she was playing the part of like the person offering the drugs, and she was just like miming having a joint and just like shoving it in the other person's face, just like she's just like forcing them to smoke the imaginary joint. And it's like, see, if someone whose jaw is wired shut could do it, you could do it too. So yeah, that was DARE. That was my DARE experience. Like I said, we never finished it, so who knows what happened to that cop. Living proof DARE wasn't working for real. Congrats to drugs for winning the war on drugs, I guess. Dude, they're making negative $2.95 an hour for a power trip. That's crazy, right? That's what I'm saying. There's one school that like we're gonna be going to soon that I'm dreading because I personally know that there's a teacher there that like is constantly on a power trip. I met this guy and I hate him because he's also incredibly sexist. So, hate the guy. Also, Dagda, thank you for joining the class. Glad to have you here, especially now that we're talking about drugs. Think of it as your own virtual DARE program here in the Bibinka classroom. I'm teaching you guys to not do the thing. Don't smoke the cocaine. Don't inject the weed. Don't do it. I've seen kids who couldn't even write a 5-paragraph essay without AI be like, please use your brain. 2 of the paragraphs aren't even new stuff. You're just rehashing your 3 main points. Yeah, dude, freaking, I used to work as a tutor when I was doing my master's. Literally, my job is just outlining essays for students, and like, students are shocked. They're shocked by like how an outline, you like, once you outline your essay, you've basically written the essay, you know? Like, and they'd always like give me so much praise for being like, oh my gosh, how did you do that? It's like witchcraft. How did you take this prompt and my ideas and make it into basically an essay within like 30 minutes? Because my sessions were like 30 minutes. So how did you do that? And I'm like, do you not remember doing this in like high school? Like it's literally just like outlining an essay. It's literally you just write sentences. Like I don't know how to like simplify this for you. ChatGPT, what do I say if someone offers me drugs on the street? Can you imagine ChatGPT being like, excellent question? Like it encourages you to take it. Like, depending on your situation, maybe you might want to take the cocaine. What the F, Binka, say no if not free. What, you telling me I gotta pay for this crack cocaine? No. What I learned in boat school is another cop down. Came for Digimon, stayed for the drugs. There we go. Yeah, we are eventually gonna do the Digimon. Once I finish my yap session. High school, do you not remember doing this in grade 6? Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, to be honest, like I do remember learning how to outline an essay in middle school, but I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. I feel like it really wasn't until like high school where it actually like clicked for me. And even then, I was really lazy during like my early college years because I remember I did like really bad on some of those essays. They were kind of a wake-up call. But yeah, like after learning how to like outline an essay, I don't know, that's like the trick, man. That's like it's like the secret sauce. You really just gotta okay, I'll give you guys my recipe for writing a good essay. Cause yeah, like if you want to go like simple, like really simple, you really can just rehash ideas. Like you don't even need AI to do that. You just back in my day, you just change some of the words around and voila, you got yourself a paper. Let's see. I will challenge you in Digimon, however, I am extremely rusty. I am too. I am too. It's been a minute. Funny enough, I'm playing Time Stranger and I'm zoning in more on stream than story. Oh my gosh, Fugubi, I know we were chatting about it earlier, but Time Stranger is just so good. I stopped right after the I don't want to spoil too much, but that battle that we were talking about in Discord. I stopped right after, so no spoilers after that, but man, I was thinking all night about that twist yesterday. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, outlining an essay. Let's say that the topic is who is the best Bear American president of all time. I'm just gonna... This isn't what I actually believe, because I believe that every single Bear American president has done a war crime or two, or many, throughout their regime. But let's just say, to keep it simple, let's just keep it real simple. Let's just say that your argument is that George Washington was... Bear Washington was the best Bear American president. Now, that is your thesis, okay? That is your thesis statement, is George Washington is the best Bear American president because of XYZ, alright? Your XYZ can be whatever you want. Bear Washington was the best because he was the first, that's X. He was the best because he chopped down a cherry tree, that's Y. And he helped us win the American Revolution, that's Z. XYZ. X is also the first sentence of your first body paragraph. Y is the first sentence of your second body paragraph. Z is the third sentence, is the first sentence of your third body paragraph. And then you just expound on XYZ. Conclusion: Bear Washington is the best Bear American president because of XYZ. Just put it in a different order and just restate those points with a little bit of detail. You can even add in, this is important to us in the year 2025 because ABC. There you go. You just outlined your essay. Oh, thanks for snoozing the ad. I was gonna like transition into the ad break, but because I was like, I feel like I could finish this before the ad break, but let me catch up on chat and then we'll go into our ad break and then we could either yap some more or we could do Digimon. All right. Last game I played, I had like a 10-minute long turn with a Battlemon because my opponent gave me too much memory half the time with DC Go praying for its life trying to load the 100 million buffs on core. Oh no, I love Gorig Washerson. XYZ summon. My opponent decked out and I got them the turn before they died. Dude, I had a funny matchup against a Lucimon player. Like, I feel like they were like hardcore judging me because you know, with like Lucimon decks, they give you a choice. It's like you can either trash your security or you could like add to their security. I kept on choosing to add to their security, and by the end of the match, that I ended up just surrendering anyway, they were up to 12 security. And I was like, this person just is stubborn. And I am stubborn. Right now, a friend got the game too, and he's loving it like crazy. But like most people, he wants Mastamon and BL Starmon, but is still really enjoying the game and the funny Evo lines. For real! I hope they know that Mastamon's gonna be like pretty hard to get. Why? What can I say? I'm a glutton for punishment. I'm a glutton for punishment. Where's the recess? You're just making them immortal. Okay, to be fair, I'm putting you guys in recess right now. To be fair, it's because initially I'm playing a Bearmon DM deck. Not Bearmon, what am I saying? A Shinmonzemon DM deck. I'm actually really enjoying it. And if I get the setup just right, I get three security hits. And I've ended games by like turn 3 with the Shinmonzemon, or like turn 2 actually. I think that was my record, was like turn 2. I was able to like knock down all their security. Because I was like, yeah, I would just keep on adding to their security. I'm gonna knock it down. I'm gonna knock them down if I have 3 security hits. And I did not knock them down. I did not have all the tools in the toolkit to make that happen. So I think that was why I did that. And then what's funny is that I surrendered, immediately went into another random game, got them again, and beat them. Because I had the right setup. Oh man, I hope that person isn't mad at me. That's the thing, they already got Angelmon and Lady Devonmon. They could DNA in battle, so they are in heaven for Mastamon right now. Oh dang, okay. Yeah, I didn't realize that you could DNA in battle until I saw a clip on Twitter where someone did that with Sylphimon. And I'm like, oh man. Oh man. But alright, let's go into an ad break because I have been yapping. I need to get some water. But what was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Let me go to Creator Dashboard, Stream Manager. Alright, we're gonna go into a 3-minute ad break. And then we're gonna come back. Like I said, we'll see if we want to yap some more, if we want to just get into some Digimon games. Alright? Alright, see you guys in 3. Okay, we're back. Welcome back. Dare to keep cubs out of cars. I do dare to do that, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. And suddenly the wheels are missing. Let's see. Let us start our games. Unless we want to yap some more. Oh yeah, I do have King Drasil on here. But we'll see if I'll actually use it. Because for those who don't know, King Drasil is the other Digimon card simulator game. It's a website actually. I've been trying to learn how to use it because it's all manual. I think you guys might have seen on like a couple streams ago. I was learning it live, and I've actually gotten the hang of it. But I'm just nervous. Because it does require a little bit of communication, which there is a chat. There is a chat for the communication, but if I pair up against like a random person, I feel like I'd be nervous. I'd be like, oh god, like they're gonna know I'm like really bad at this. There's King Drasil, but I think I might want to play some DC Go first. Like I said, I've been playing a DM Bear deck, and I think some people said that they're here for games too. So we could actually start out with a room match if we want. Let's do this. How about because we could ping folks on Discord, or because I know there's folks like right here in the chat that might just want to like do a room match right now. I could post the room number, or you guys can also just see it on the screen, but I'll also put it in chat right now. So let's see. Yeah, we'll just post it up here. So I am gonna be using my DM Bear deck. This is DM version 1, so it's not meta. It's definitely not meta. You have like a 50-50 chance of winning against me with this deck. But when the engine runs, I dare say it does run. So look, this almost spells I was gonna say leet. It doesn't spell leet, but let's see. Wait, let me hold on. I want to see what server I'm in. Server region. Okay, I'm in the US server. Room match. Create room. Alright, sorry. So another room ID. I'm gonna go ahead and post it in the chat. ID for DC Go match. Oh, I forgot to freaking... Sorry, I forgot to change the category. Give me a second. Okay, here's the room ID for anyone that wants to go up against my bear deck. I've been enjoying it so far because I finally it's kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb. I totally forgot about the when attacking effect that the egg does, which is kind of half of the engine of version 1. So hopefully I don't glitch again, but I'll try. Yeah, I forgot that last time there was a glitch where like it just wasn't working out for some reason. But check it out. It might be that like maybe back then you just needed to update or something. Which I'm like waiting with bated breath for when DC Go updates with the BT23 stuff, because there's so much CS stuff, you guys. There's like so much, and I just want to like see how they play out. I could play King Drasil to like see how that fares, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm a lazy bear. I do like just seeing the automatic. I do like seeing how some things like just automatically play out. But if push comes to shove, maybe I will play some games on King Drasil. But yeah, go ahead. The room number is as follows. Oh, maybe I should have also put the server. So room ID for DC Go, USA server. So I'll put that. I'm gonna pin it as well. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing with the DM Bear deck. I'm waiting for freaking BT23 stuff. I didn't tell you guys this, but I opened for the first time, I did a I guess, case opening with other people. What that means is like, you know, cards come in packs, the packs come in a box, and boxes come in a case. So for the first time, I split the cost of a case with like 3 other people. And we all just opened a case, and we this one person was actually really good at like facilitating it, because we all opened our packs and we like pooled all of the like secret rare stuff. Yeah, the cardboard crack. Exactly, Matthew. Exactly. We pooled all of our resources together, and then a lot of us that were there at locals just like organized all of them. And by the end of the night, we all ended up with like a full play set of everything we needed. But the stuff that's like secret rare, super rare, that was based off of priority. So someone had to call dibs on like, oh, I want this archetype, I want this. I don't know what the equivalent would be in like Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's like, you know, everyone gets a play set of the commons, uncommons, and rares. But the secret rares, the alt art, the super rares, it was based off priorities. So like, you know, it's like, oh, I claim all of the, you know, Blue Eyes cards if we're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! And I claim all, and someone else will claim, like, the Dark Magician cards. So you wouldn't get a full play set of those, but, like, you know, if you call dibs on it, then you would get, like, hopefully a full play set of it. Same issue, oh no. I wonder if it's, I wonder why. I wonder why it'd be like that. Because, you know, it seems like we're on the same server. I think I might just have to delete and re-download. What did you claim? For this, yeah, Fugubi, take your time. If you need to do that, good luck. I'm hoping that that's, you know, not gonna be too time consuming, but I totally get it. I claimed, I think I can show you while we're waiting. Digimon. Maybe it's Digimon.dev? Because I wouldn't be able to show you on DC Go because it's not updated yet with the new cards. Is it DigimonCard.dev? Yeah. Here, I'll show you guys. So this is the newest set, Hacker's Slumber. Is there a way to... Yeah, we can make them a little bigger. And then, can we just show the... Oh. Is there a... Oh, here, wrench. Just show the secret rares, super rares. Oh, I guess I have to click save? There we go. So these are some of the super rares, including the alt arts. I was looking for this one, Poseidomon, because he's an Appmon, but also because it's mythology based. Come on. You know me, I like mythology. I also happened to get a full playset of this one, Examon, which is a... I think we talked about it before, but Examon's really interesting if you know stuff about like computers and like, you know, we have like gigabytes, megabytes, terabytes, and Examon is based off an exabyte, so it's just massive. It's like a massive Digimon that is like, in terms of scale, very big, but like also just in terms of like, it's so massive that he like warps gravity around him type massive. But you can also play him in what's called like a Royal Knight deck, and Royal Knights, I am not experienced at all with Royal Knights. It's how do I explain this without any context? Royal Knights and 7 Demon Lords are what people, or I don't know, the actual like veterans can feel free to correct me, but I believe it's called Megazoo, where normally in a Digimon card game you want to build up the chain. So you want to start with like a little weak baby monster. Like, let me show you here. Like you want to start with like these guys first, and then you digivolve them up the chain. So this might become this, right? Or they're not the same archetype, so they wouldn't, but like that aside. And then they become like a level 4. You actually see the like the levels here in the corner, right? Like the level 2 level becomes level 3, becomes level 4, level 5, etc, etc, etc. And then like eventually you want to end up with either a level 6 or a level 7. These are like your super strong Digimon that have like a bunch of effects that can like either protect your Digimon, or they can like wipe the board, or they can like wipe a like really big body off of the board, right? Mega Zoo decks like Royal Knights and 7 Demon Lords and a couple of other ones, they don't actually build up the chain. They have mechanics that let them just play out these big bodies, and the main thing within Digimon mechanics that prevents people from just playing these big bodies, because you can do that, you can just like what's called like hard play those like big like beefy Digimon, right? But the main thing is that it's going to cost you a lot of memory. This number up here is like how much memory it costs you, and the memory is basically your resource. So if, let's say it's my turn and I play this Gallantmon, basically I'm giving my opponent a lot of resources to work with on their turn. So that's why people don't usually just hard play their big boys. But the whole thing with these Mega Zoo decks is that there's usually some kind of mechanic, there's usually some kind of card effect that reduces that cost somehow. So some of them are like, you know, if you don't have any other Digimon on the field, you can reduce the cost by this much. So that helps. So like the gimmick then is to just play out all these big bodies. And you know, like as with any other deck, there's usually some kind of weakness associated with that. Like maybe they might be glass cannons. It's actually really to like delete them and stuff like that. But especially because like these big bodies wouldn't have what's called sources. They wouldn't have any digivolutions under them to like protect them, because the whole thing with like building up the chain, as it's called, like with starting from like a rookie to like a level 3 to level 4 to level 5, is that you also get all these inherited effects, like what's down here. So like as you build up the chain, by the time you get like a level 6 Digimon, it's gonna have all these effects like tacked onto it from its previous evolutions. So by default, it's just gonna be powerful. And sometimes the inherited effects also build on the effect of like your level 6. So usually you want that. So that's a big weakness of these Mega Zoo decks, is that you don't have that. You don't have that like cumulative effect, or sometimes you're not gonna have like those cumulative effects. The Digimon basically like stand by themselves. So at least that's my understanding of it. Like those who actually play these decks, 'cause that's the thing, I don't play these decks. Like those who actually play these decks can feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but that's basically like my understanding of it. So at the moment, because despite having played Digimon card games since what's it called? Oh, actually, here, I'm gonna do this. I forgot to post it in the Discord. And then if we don't get any takers, if we don't get any folks that want to play, I might just do some random matches as well. There we go. Okay, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I don't play this type of deck. I still consider myself an amateur, even though I've been playing for a while. But I feel like eventually I do want to try it out. Especially because like re-downloading right now, but hopefully I don't need to rebuild decks again. Oh yeah, hopefully not. Oh no, that's right. Were you able to save the decks? Usually it's saved in like a folder on your system. But yeah, the type of decks that I've been... Oh wait, I didn't actually answer the Matthew's initial question of like what did I end up claiming. So let's go back to looking at the secret rares and the super rares. Save. So yeah, I got a couple of Examon. I also called Grand Dracmon. Oh, it works, but I need to rebuild. No, I'm sorry that happened. Are they all like custom decks that like check to see? I don't know if hopefully it didn't erase all of it, but let me see the folder where I have my stuff. DC Go application. DC Go data, resources. No, where was it? Oh, Orlando, hello. No decks at all, they're gone. I'm so sorry. I thought it would save. Would it be in oh yeah, if you go to like assets and decks, there are text files for it. If they're all custom, then it might take a while. I'm so sorry. Oh, Orlando, hello. Yeah, we're playing some Digimon right now. If you want to match, feel free. The room ID is in the pinned comment and on the screen. I should actually click finish preparation just in case I'm like yapping and someone signs on and I'm not aware of it. But yeah, we missed you. I know we were just talking about like missing the Tuesday streams. I've been thinking about I think I talked about this on Discord as well, of like the possibility of like Discord only streams where it's just like on I would, but I'm at Red Robin right now. No worries at all. It's all good. Like I said, if it takes a while, then we could also just do random matches against people. That's also fine. Because a part of me is also stalling for time, so I don't have to do King Drasil. But maybe I have to, because the positive of King Drasil is that I could test out the new cards. But I'm also like, the anxiety. But it's okay. It's good to have you here, Orlando. But yeah, I might be interested in doing some Discord only streams in the near future. The main reason why I haven't been doing Tuesday and Wednesday streams is because those are my office days, and by the time especially because I work out now, that takes another hour, and I usually get home pretty late, like around 6:30-ish, 6 to 7-ish, and usually I'm pretty spent. I'm pretty tired. So like I don't have enough energy to stream, but if it's something like Discord where I just have to set up the stage, as it's called, and I don't have to set up my model, I just pretty much have to like have my mic on, then I feel like that's a lot more. I could rebuild Venmon or Rapmon real quick, but your choice. Yeah, like I said, take your time. I'm just yapping. I'm sorry that you ended up losing your decks though. I feel bad because like yeah, like I don't know how many of them were like custom decks that like took a while to build and stuff like that. So take your time. I'm down for... I actually don't know how I would do against a Venmon deck or a Rapidmon deck, but especially with my DM deck. But I'm down for whatever. Understandable. Tuesday worked for me because I usually would have desk first at work, so I'm able to hop on. Yeah, so like that's why I'm like considering like Discord ones, and those would be like, you know, lower stakes. So maybe I would actually play like King Drasil, like games on the King Drasil website, or watch-alongs. I feel like I've mentioned here and there that I want to do some more watch-alongs. Like we used to do a Digimon watch-along in the summer, but we didn't do one this past summer because my schedule was just like all busy. I was going to like Anime Expo, I was going to Offkai, I had like a Tokyo vacation, so it's gonna be just as busy next year as well. I might be going to Evo, I might be going to Offkai. Well, I really want to go to Offkai actually. I don't know about Anime Expo because it's just Anime Expo gets more and more crowded every year. Did you end up attending the LA regionals? I didn't because I'm still not super confident in my abilities, and I thought like things would be super strict. And it was only later that like the people at my locals were like, nah, it's chill, like it's cool, you know, like it's a chill time. Because a lot of them went, and like, you know, I still consider myself a bit of a newbie, a bit of an amateur. And there are times where I forget my own mechanics, and like the people at locals have to like help me out with like, oh, you forgot to draw for Evo, you know, or stuff like that. Which, to be fair, I do feel like I've been getting better at drawing for Evolution and stuff like that, and remembering my own mechanics, especially if I play like DM or CS or Adventure. I feel like I'm pretty good at remembering them nowadays. But yeah, I think I was like scared that it'd be like super duper strict, and if you like make a mistake with any of the rulings, they're gonna throw you against the wall. And like they're gonna grab me by my little bear head, and they're gonna freaking launch me into the into the other side of the convention center. They're gonna put my head in the toilet and give me a swirly. They're gonna take my lunch money. Why isn't my mouth moving? Blah 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 blah. Okay. I feel that it's even worse when you ace, then everyone gets lost. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Because, hey, who's throwing things? Back school. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. I'm gonna get bullied. I'm gonna forget to draw for Evo, and then everyone's gonna throw things at me. They're gonna shoot you out of a cannon, carnival style. Exactly. That's what happens when you forget your own mechanics when you're at regionals. They're gonna actually, like, they're gonna load you into a cannon. Hey, who's laughing at me? No! I'm not a jerk. No, stop laughing. Also, Mega Bronson, hello. Hello, you guys are getting your stickers. Get your stickers. But yeah, I was scared that they were gonna bully me at regionals, but with the way that the folks on my local said, they said that it's actually really chill. So maybe next time, whenever that should be, whenever, wherever. We're meant to be together, you'll be clear and I'll be near, and that's the deal, my dear. Yeah. Yes, hello Mega Bronson. We're just yapping as before we get some games in. Howdy Mega Bronson, we were just judging Bika for her minor mistakes in a children's card game. No, again. It just keeps happening. It's usually the BCF where it gets super sweaty. Regionals are just mega locals. Oh, that's nice to know. I don't know if I would ever get into like BCF or like whatever is beyond regionals, you know? Yeah, like that seems kind of intimidating. I would be down to go just for the vibes, which, like I said, the people in my local said, like, yeah, the vibes are good. The vibes are good at regionals. So next time I will not be so scared, and maybe by then I'll be a little bit more confident in my playing. I'm doing the same, but it's me playing Overwatch. No, not the minor mistakes in Overwatch. Everyone's laughing. We're gonna get shot out of a cannon, carnival style. No, not again. It just keeps happening. Both are made. Cool. Cool. So yeah, let's test it out. Let's test it out. So the room ID is still the same. Oh, there we go. We got someone in the room. Is it you, Fugubi? At regionals, the good players will help you out, and the inexperienced players won't notice your misplays and illegal activations. Oh no, not the illegal activations. I feel like I accidentally did that, like, when I was playing up against a fellow, like, rookie. Yeah, alright. Cool. So yeah, whenever you're ready, feel free. Take your time, like I said. Yeah, I forgot what was it with this deck? I feel like I made a mistake like that, where I'm like, oh, this effect activates. Alright, let's get into it. I'm gonna show you guys my DM deck. I'll try not to reveal what's in my hand, just in case Fugubi's still listening in. But here we go. I'm gonna keep this hand. It's actually a pretty good one. Ooh, are we fighting Rapidmon today? Let's go with some greens. Oh wait, that's so cute. I love Terriermon. What is this? Oh, it's a search. Okay. One card with Gargo and Rapidmon. Oh, okay. That's a big search. 5? Dang. Okay, so DM decks, the gimmick with DM decks is that you do something called training, in which you put a face down card underneath as your source. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to Digivolve into Betamon in the back, draw for Evo, and then I'm going to do training, which suspends the Digimon, but you also put the top deck, or the top card from your deck into underneath this card as a source, and that's going to become a gimmick later on. I need to remember Koromon's effect is a when attacking I can Digivolve, essentially, for a reduced cost. I just gotta remember that. But I'm gonna do this. And then effects work in breeding, that's cool. Yeah, training works in breeding. I think it's just training, because I think it like says specifically that it can activate in breeding. Yeah, I feel like the only effects that activate in breeding are the ones that like specifically say it. Nothing matches the sheer joy when you get an absolutely perfect hand with all your pieces readily available. Yeah, man. It is good. So I could either do this or I could do this. This would be kind of dastardly. No, but it wouldn't give me the returns I want. So I'm actually gonna do this instead. Digivolve again in the back, and it's your go at 2. The Terriermon is a search. You got the 2 terriers out now. This could be, I don't know how quick the Terriermon engine goes. That always scares me. Like whenever I match against someone who plays magnets or rocks as they call it, I'm like, oh man, if I don't defeat this person in 1 turn, like right now, it's over. It's freaking over. Oh, there's already a Rapidmon! Let me see what it does. When this Digimon becomes suspended, one of the opponent's Digimon and all their security Digimon get -4. Whoa. Let's see what we could do. So this effect does DP reduction based off how many sources. Ooh, and I can get a source. So let's put this one as a source. And then that gives me extra memory and another draw. Okay, that's pretty good. If we digivolve into this, I have... I'm gonna have another source, so I'm gonna be able to DP reduce. I'm not gonna be able to kill it, but I can at least digivolve. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna swing. You heard right, we're gonna swing, but I'm gonna activate a couple effects. So first, I'm gonna place top card as a face down source. And then I can DP reduce, yeah, 6,000. And then by attacking, I can trigger Koramon's egg effect and digivolve into Monzemon. Its cost gets reduced depending on the amount of sources I have. So basically that was for free. So I'm gonna trash another source for further DP reduction. Ooh, is that Armor Purge? Because that wasn't like an immediate delete. Ah, okay. Alright, cool. So we still have enough memory to do something else. And that something else is Agumon. For the search, we're gonna see if we can... We can do this. Wait. Or this. They're both pretty good. We'll do this for now. We'll do Metal Greymon. And then we're gonna tuck this underneath Agumon. And then let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Sorry, I'm like missing a couple of messages. However, the absolute betrayal of getting a near perfect hand with 1 missing piece that refuses to show up until you're already a turn from loss with no hope left. Yup, that's happened to me a lot with this deck specifically. It's with my top end. Like, specifically, it's my top end. Luga and Luga are always my problem cards despite being the most numerous in my decks. It always works out like that, right? Because I have that same exact problem. I feel like I still don't understand deck building in this game, but I'm pretty sure it actually just super lenient and each deck has its own unique deck building process. Yeah, I think that's what like confuses me too as like as a beginner as well, is like there's never just like sometimes there is like a straightforward like solution, but sometimes it's just not straightforward. So I'm gonna add that source to Monzemon. I think even if I armor purge, DP minus still stays. Yeah, that's actually happened to me too with Monzemon, because it has armor purge as well. And like they'll DP reduce me to oblivion, and it's like, even if I armor purge, it still dies. Me when I play Beelzemon and I've killed my aces! Is it through the mill? Oh no. Let's digivolve in the back. Let's do training. Let's do meat and hope for a good draw. Could have been better, but we don't have enough in the trash to activate a certain effect. So let's do this. Oh, the autocorrect prevented milled when you milled your aces. Oh no. Yeah, let's do this. Cause then maybe we can add. Okay, cool. That gets trash. Do I have enough in my? I do. I have enough in my trash to do something funny. May Shark, hello. Welcome, welcome. But this would be better if something was out on the field. You got the champorado. What should... No, I think I know. I think I know what I can do. Let's do this. So, I'm gonna hard play Numemon. Numemon's effect lets me, Digivolve into a version 1 by taking 3 cards from the trash. So I'm gonna do that right now. And then I can Digivolve into a level 5. Cost gets reduced for Monzemon depending on how many sources I have, and... Oh, I should have swung! It's okay. It's okay. Maybe Automa thought it sounded like MILF! Oh no! My bad, was AFK. No, you're good, you're good. I didn't see anything from Automod, so I think you're good. Yeah, we got two bears. We got 2 bears on the field now. It'd be better if there was another bear that I'm looking for. Magna X. Oh no! Wait, I think I have something. That jump scared me. It's been so long since I was able to catch a Binka stream. I actually forgot this is a Phil-Am stream. It is. It's Phil-Am History Month. Yes, I have something pretty dastardly. Let's see if it... Does it do anything though? Oh, this is kind of risky though. This is kind of risky. Yeah, we'll do it. Oh, that's right, the armor purge. Okay, the effect didn't go through, or the attack didn't go through. Oh man, that was nerve-wracking. But also now I have an ace on the board. That in and of itself is very risky business. Okay, let's put a source underneath. Let's put it underneath the Betamon. That'll get me extra memory, extra draw. Okie dokes. So, we can do some funny business. We can do some funny business with this. Let's, Let's do... We could do some funny business, but I'm a little scared. How much memory is this? Let's do this. We're gonna pop the meat. I'm gonna put something underneath as a source. I'm gonna put this. Underneath Monzemon. So it can digivolve at a reduced cost. So for 1, Shin Monzemon's effect lets me discard a face down source and put something in your security. So I'm actually gonna put your Rapidmon away. And then we're gonna swing. Oh, there's nothing for me to DP reduce. Nope. So that's 2 checks. That's... I don't have anything to digivolve. Oh wait, I do, but... it's not optimal. We're gonna do this. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Wait, I have security +1? I didn't know that. Wait, what's that effect? Suspend 2 of your opponent's Digimon, then place this in the battle area. I've been stopped in my tracks. I've been stopped in my tracks! I was about to swing for game! Foiled! Curses! I've been foiled. What do I have in my trash? It's not enough to activate this. It's not enough. Let's do this. And then, This is also kind of a scary move, but we'll do it. Digivolve to Metal Greymon. There's nothing for me to delete. So it's your go at 3! It's still possible to turn this around. I need the heart of the cards this turn. I feel that. Like I said, that's what happens every time with the top end of this, which is Shin Manzemon. That's always the one. That's always the one that is missing. It's the last piece. Doing the search, doing the search. Dude, the Rapidmon X, like, because the art reminds me so much of Magna X, I'm like, oh god, like, don't tell me it's like immune to effects just like Magna X. Also, yeah, I actually didn't know that Rapid X was a thing. Benui, it's your bunny. Let's see what we got here. I believe in you. I believe. Double Typhoon. Ooh, another search. An ace. What is that? Suspend 2 of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. Then 2 can't unsuspend, not the stun. You may unsuspend this. Have you played against the new Beelzemon support deck? Is super fun. Is that the BT23 stuff? Heart of the Cards took the day off. Oh no. Is that the, oh no, EX10? EX10 stuff? Is that what the new Beelzemon support? I've seen videos about it, but I haven't tried it out myself. Cause I've been, I've just been focusing on CS. Oh, okay, yeah, it is EX10. No! Digimon, no! No! Okay, I'm still at 3 memory though. I feel like, oh, and you have a, and I know you have an ace. I know you have an ace. Let's put it under this one. I gotta get rid of I gotta get rid of that Rapidmon somehow. The scary part with this deck though is that a lot of the mechanics are when attacking. So unless the one attacking can also get rid of the level 5, it's very risky. I'll lose, but I'll lose in style. I'll be honest with you though, Fugui, because there have been times where I've been way too overconfident. I'll forget that there's a level 5 on the board and I'll swing because I'm like, I'm gonna swing for a game, and then I'll forget that there's a level 5. Blast Digivolution, I lose. Like, it's happened to me before, so this is also the opportunity to practice, you know, not doing that. So I could do this. There's no way to reduce the cost, but at the very least. Yeah, let's trash a source. Put Rapidmon into security. Just in case, we're gonna do the same to Terriermon. Because it's also a when attacking. I could have also just DP reduced it to delete it, but I'm not taking no chances. We're gonna swing. It's 2 checks. And then we're gonna swing for a game. No, we're not gonna digivolve. Okay. Man, that scared me though. That scared me. I'm kind of curious though how this deck would fare. If you're down, if you're tired, I totally get it, Fugubi. But I'm kind of curious as to how. Yeah, good game, good game. That was fun. I'm kind of curious about how it would fare against Vemmon, because I don't think I've ever won against Vemmon. I think. I don't know. CS is pretty cool. My buddy brewed up something that consistently sets both players to 3 security and swings for alliance +2 by turn 3. Is it Alphamon? Because you'll switch to Vemmon? Okay, cool. Is it Alphamon? Because, oh, I should put ready. There you go. Because that's what I play, and you do have to, like, having 3 security is pretty good because it activates, it lets you digivolve from Kyoko directly into Alphamon. Okay, so, second game, let's do this. This is not a great starting hand, so let's see if the mulligan helps us. Okay! Look at this! It kinda helps. I've never won against Vemmon because CS and Adventure both heavily depend on their tamers. This one too, more so for the memory gain though. Like you can do without the tamer, but it's just harder. So let's digivolve in the back with the Betamon. Let's train. And then let's this is also kind of risky, but let's digivolve in the back. There's that Sumimon. You have one against me and that was the best I've seen. Oh, nice, nice, nice. But I usually struggle against Vemmon because I usually play like with very tamer dependent decks. I don't remember, all I remember is that they set up 2 guys with Scapegoat and Barrier. Scapegoat? Which one has Scapegoat? Barrier might be Kirinmon. Kirin and Kentarosmon. Ooh, wait, should I? Let's try this out. Oh no, dang. I'm not gonna hold on to turn with this. Oh, this is only one play on when digivolving. Let's do this. Oh, I forgot that you have a mem setter. Oh man, this could be bad. This could be bad. I just don't remember which one has Scapegoat. I know which in CS has Fortitude. I think Okuamon has Fortitude. One of them is like a red card that looks like a Trident Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! Let me look up what that looks like. Trident Dragon Yu-Gi-Oh! Which one looks like that? A Trident Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, maybe Deltamon? Maybe... Trying to think of like whose design looks like that. No way. No way! Destromon's already on the field! Because I was like, oh, I could choke him, I could choke you out with the one memory. But then I forgot that you had a mem set. I forgot that Zenith is a mem setter. See, one thing you gotta remember with reading the cards when it comes to Digimon is that you also have to read your opponent's cards. Let's see. Ooh. What can I do in this situation? It might just have to be this. It might just have to be the search. I I would have to go through his deck again next time I see him. Yeah, sure. Let me know. Cause when you said red card, at first I was like, oh, maybe Blitzcrank, but Blitzcrank doesn't. I don't think has Scapegoat. Let's see. All I need is that Gacha top deck. I love the gamble like playing D Brigade. I might be interested in D Brigade. Because I saw someone, I was up against someone playing D Brigade, and for one, I just love the design of Commandramon. I think he's neat. That Destromon. Man. I'll just say it, I'm missing a level 4. That's like the big thing. I'm missing a level 4, and I need, of course, need a level 4 before I can get into any of my 5s or 6s. It's like the big thing right now. Like, I could try to hard play, but I just feel like that would be disastrous. Disaster. I might be tweaking, but it also had, I also remember he had the French Omnimon? Wait, what does that mean? the like medieval gallant? No. French Omnimon. Is it like X? Omni X? French Omnimon sounds so funny. Not the Galacticmon. Ooh, do we bring this one out? Especially since, we'll keep it in breeding. Yeah, because we have enough that's out on the field. Let's play out some protein. Protein can be pretty handy. Oh, but not in this situation. It's a little oof. You know, it's a little Roblox oof. Dang, some of these are not on plays. Start of your main phase delete is crazy. Let's reduce the cost. Is this redirect? Cost reduction. You know what? I'm thinking of Eismon. Like, is that the one that like the rookie lets you redirect? Because I could swing, right? I could swing because they're both suspended, but like, is there a redirect that I'm missing? Because this is all cost reduction, as I can see. When one of your opponent's Digimon attacks by returning to Vmon. Oh, by reducing cost, it can undo that attack. I see. Oh wait, what am I doing? Training. Cause I'm like, what's stopping me from just swinging? You know, like. But nah, I shouldn't. It was blue, white, red. So oh yeah, I've heard people call it the French Omnimon. Yeah, I know what you mean now. Creates a token. Oh, is it Jessmon? Is that the one? It creates a token. Oh no. Yeah. I think it makes a token. Alright, this is all I can do. Oh, okay, it is Jessmon. Yeah, which I found out later on is apparently a reference to Jesus. It's Jesusmon. Sometimes people be cowards about saying it, but it is the Jesus, the Jeebus. I know that start of main is crazy. The start of main effect is crazy. Just destroy a Digimon. Okay, if you don't, hopefully there's no OTK in store for me, because I still have 4 security. You got 3 bodies, so at least you'd be able to bring me to, unless, is there like a security +1 that I'm missing? No security +1. Yes, I know. Ooh, is there anything I could play though? Is there anything I would want to play? No. No, unfortunately. That's the thing, that those types of cards that are like, oh, you could play out something is usually like really helpful, but with this deck, not really, because like the best thing you can play out is like a Numemon. And even then, Numemon's effect is an end of main or end of turn, so it's not that useful, but man. That card though is useful if it's face up in security. It's like super useful, but like when it's hit in security, it's not great for this deck. Cause like either I either play out a rookie, or it can help me by playing out like an Agumon or Gobblemon to help with the search, but that's pretty much it. I remember one of the top end cards was called, oh, Mastamon, yeah. Is it the Angel Devil one? I could be your Angel or Devil. Oh no, we're seeing some Digivolution. Some Digicross. Yeah, Mastamon's an interesting one. It's, whoa, what just happened? Oh, is that the X-Cross stuff? Did you want my Digivolve? Oh no, it's another Destromon! Yeah, Mastamon's interesting, because it is a combination of two waifus. With a total, well, at least I don't have any tamers, I just have option cards. But now the board is empty, so now I really should bring out the Biomon. The only problem is, I ain't got nothing to Digivolve into. There's nothing for me to Digivolve into. It's from the newest set. Oh, the BT23, nice. I could do, it's not opportune, but no, but then you would use this to just destroy it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I feel like this one might be a wash. I was hoping for a level 4, but they just never showed up. I could also just hard play one of these. I could do that, but this one would still be on the board. When attack targets change. This one doesn't feel great to do, but I feel like I have to do something, you know? I gotta do something. What are your opponents? Yeah, let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Maybe this will still grant me one more turn. Digivolve. I also like how the new Beelzemon support has made Beelstar playable. Yeah, I actually don't know too much about Beelzemon other than the fact that it mills, right? And then Beelstar I only know because she's part of the Three Musketeers, but I actually don't know how the Three Musketeers decks actually play. You activated my trap card! No! Oh no! It's Jover. Well, I still have 3 security. Where there's a will, there's a way. Maybe I'll draw a level 4. Oh no! Not the Ragnarok cannon. I was wrong. I was wrong. Is it time for that OTK? Wait, let's just see how this plays out. Let's just see how. Let's not call it quits yet. So you're saying there's a chance? That's not good. Like, that's not good. Wait, what does Ragnarok Cannon do? When one of your Galacticmon attacks, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest play cost. If this is affected, and delete. Trash the top cards. Ooh. So either, this is rough, right? Because either I don't block, you get the swing, and this activates, right? Or this gets deleted and you get the overflow. It's like no matter what. It's like Lucimon all over again. I gotta make some choices. I gotta make some choices. Yeah, let's do the block. Oh, I forgot that I could do that. Oh, but you got effects that protect it, right? It's still lower DP though. Oh, Ragna won't activate this turn. Ah, okay, okay. Ah, but I'm still vulnerable. I forgot about the DP reduction, but not that that's gonna help me now. Oh my god, the new CS stuff, by the way. I was playing the release event not too like I think this past Saturday. Dude, the option, the CS option cards are like security bombs. I was so close to like swinging for a game, and then I hit one of those options in security, and it just completely trashed my strat. It was so bad. New BL's card has made it so instead of randomly milling for good cards, the aim becomes to hit a 20 in trash, and you ace immediately to start manipulating your mills by stacking cards from your trash to repeatedly mill them over and over. Ooh! I've been kind of interested in, not necessarily mill decks, but was it Purple Dog? Purple Dog decks, which like milling is, it's not really milling, but it's like putting things in security so that you could like bring them back out. Especially with the new Dark Animal CS stuff. Oh, we have an ad break coming up soon. Let's see if I can pause it. Give it a pause. Put some pause on there. Yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the purple dogs. The purple dogs, so that's like Doberman, Doberman X, Cerberus, Cerberus X, Labramon, those ones. I was interested in learning that engine. It seems like a pretty popular engine for purple decks, and you just put whatever top end you want, and uh-oh! No, my ace, he's gone. No, two of them, two galactic mons. Not the double galactic mon. I at least have some memory that I can do some stuff with. Finally, a freaking level 4. A little bit too late. But let's see what we could do here. We have some possibilities. I know next to nothing about Digimon TCG, but dog! I do have to make an educational video on how to do it, right? I do have to do an educational video or like a workshop or something. So let's see, what can I do here? Because I could do this. The question is, what will be the most useful for me? Because I could do this. Like, I have so much memory that I could do this in retain turn. There are some options. I could play this out. It could play out a body. But that would also let me do this. That can at least get rid of one of the bodies, but not both. And which one? Oh no, it wouldn't because of this effect. Because of those sources. Oh no. And this is the one at start of main, delete one of your opponent's Digimon, so that's a bit risky business. That's a rough one. But at least at this point I have a couple more options. I could also do this. You need to DP minus to counter or de-digivolve them. Dang. This one doesn't depend as much on DP reduction though. There is a one Digimon that can DP reduce, but it would not be enough. I tried learning Hololive TCG at NYCC, failed to retain any of the instructions by Takanashi Kiara. I was also kind of interested in that, but because my Oshis aren't like in it anymore, I'm kind of like, eh. The cards are cute though for the Hololive one. This one would be a blanket effect, but it's also like it's also pretty vulnerable. So if I were to do that, this would become 9, this would become 12. I feel like this is the move. Play this out. Digivolve. I wouldn't be able to get rid of either body though. I picked up Holo TCG because locals were starting up soon. It's just Pokemon, really? That's kind of funny. I could do this. I could do this. Oh no, but it wouldn't be enough memory. Or would it? Let's try this out. Oh wait, no. It's okay. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can like play out something. Okay, this kind of helps us. Play out an Agumon. Gonna help us with the search. We can get this one out. And then put this one underneath as a source. And then we do have a, oh no, I can snooze the ad break one more time, or I guess 2 more times. We could do this. That would reduce the cost. Ooh. Oh, but I wouldn't be able to swing. That'd be the big thing. Let's pop this. Put this under here. Digivolve to this. At least? Okay, I'm gonna do this so that I can at least get rid of some sources. Oh no! I freaking miscalculated! I can't put anything in security! Because the DP isn't low enough. Oh no, I always forget that that's part of the requirements. Is that the DP has to be low enough. That's why you usually play Monzaemon to reduce the DP. And then that's what lets Shin Monze put it in security. Oh well. Oh well. At least we have a blocker. We have a blocker on the field. So let's do this. And let's see if I don't die this next round. Oh no! I've made a miscalculation. So let's see what you guys are saying. It plays exactly like Pokemon, but you get to have 2 active Mons. Ah, so it's your idol, right? Yeah, let's Armor Purge. Because it still retains the blocker, right? Pretty much. I was just able to... Glad to be able to sit at for 30 minutes at a con. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Is this Ragnarok canon? Oh no! Sacre bleu! No! I'm not gonna survive this turn after all. That was good though. That was good. Had I survived another turn, what could I have done? Depending on how much memory you would have put me at, I could put Monzaemon to DP reduce, and then I did have another Shin Monze to put something in security, but you would have had the Vemons to prevent that from happening. So I think no matter what, I think I just moved too slow. I think early on I put something from I shouldn't have pushed out from breeding, and just kept it in the back, I think, then I would have had the big thing is that I didn't have a level 4 to digivolve into. That was like the big thing. That was good though. Good game. That was fun. That was fun. I would be down to go again for one more game unless anyone else wants to. If you did get them in security, I would have let it happen since I would have enough sources to do it again. Ah. Yeah, that was good though. That was good. So, and like I said, this is one of the few decks that I play that isn't super tamer dependent. Like the tamer helps a lot for the engine to just run, but it can be done without it. I did put you in a tough spot, yeah. But a lot of it was just like I didn't have a level 4 to go into. Not to take away from like how skillfully you played. That was good. That was really good. But I do feel like I would have been able to put up a little bit more of a struggle if I had a level 4, but otherwise that was squarely like, you know, your game. You did really good. So thank you for that. I was gonna say I'm down to play another round unless there's anyone else in chat who wants to play a game. My cat is also, you know what? Tell you what, if you guys are interested, say so in the chat. I'm gonna put you guys in the last ad break of the night, just so that the ad break doesn't bother us again. I'll leave if someone wants to play, but if no one joins, I'll be back. Yeah, I'm kind of down for one more game with Vemmon to see if it's possible for me to go up against it or not. But for now, I'm gonna put y'all in an ad break, 3-minute ad break. I'm gonna drink some water. I have a cat at the door. It's not Schnacker, it's not Gino, it's Filka, the noisy one. And then we'll come back to it. But otherwise, 3 minutes. I'll see you guys after that. And then we'll do one more game. I got like 30 minutes before I get home. No worries, no worries. Or I'll put it in chat. Alright, I'll see you guys after the ad break. We're back. I have to warn you guys. One of the cats is here. You could probably hear him. He's pretty. Oh my god. It's not Schnackery. It's not Gino. It's a third cat. His name is Filka. And he's very loud. He has like a deep honk sounding meow. And he's also like a little bit more rowdy than the other two. He actually, there is a possibility that he might jump on the desk. I know, baby. And oh my god, dude, he loves the pets. And he will get up on my lap and sink his claws into my legs. Oh my gosh, into my legs. To let me know that he wants the pets. And now he's just wandering around. Meow. I am petting him. That's the thing. I'm petting him. But this guy, this is the kind of greed that you hear about in the Bible. This is the kind of greed that you hear about in the Bible. I'll be actively petting him. And then I'll stop for a second and he'll look at me and he'll just give me the little like honk. He'll just give me the little honk. Little honk meow. Filka. Yeah, his name's Filka. I don't know how to actually spell it. I think it's like a shortened form of like a Russian name because it's Beans' grandma's cat that we're watching for a while, like for like a long-term while. Yeah, he's like relatively new to the household. I think we got him like a month or two ago. It's actually Beans' grandma's cat, but the cat doesn't get along well with the grandma's dog, so they just can't live together. So we're taking care of Filka for like an extended while. They want attention. He definitely wants attention. Oh wait, he wants to leave. I'll be right back. If he doesn't leave, he might pee. So give me a second. Okay, I let him out. Me and Beans, we love to joke that his meow sounds like he's saying "ma-wow, ma-wow." like I'll spell it in the chat. Oh no, it's not. Wait, it's like he's saying this "ma-wow." That's what his meow sounds like. It sounds a little bit like a honk, but it also sounds like he's saying "ma-wow." Yeah, he's definitely a little bit more frisky, and he's a little bit more like more rambunctious. Like he will jump up on the table. He will like, you know, go on his hind legs and like sink his claws into either our chair or our leg for attention. And then you could pet him as much as you want, but the moment you stop, he'll like look at you with those big doleful eyes and be like, "Why did you stop? Why did you stop?" So he's a character, that one. He also, oh my gosh, like he also does this thing. By the way, by the time I finish this this rant about this frisky little cat, if no one else joins the room, I might call upon Fagoobs. Fagooby for one more game. One other thing is Filka does this thing where like if you're walking and he really wants your attention, he will walk right in front of your legs. Like like if you're not careful, you could literally trip over him, you know? It's like so risky business. Cuz he just loves pets that much. And who could blame him, really? Who could blame the little guy? But yeah, that's it. End of rant. I think I'm down for maybe one more game, and then I think we'll call it from there because I'm pretty not tired, but I am getting kind of hungry. So trip you down the stairs, cat. Exactly. Like if you're not careful, he will trip you down the stairs, and our apartment doesn't even have stairs. Or rather, not stairs that he can access. So yeah. All right. If no one else wants to challenge me to a duel, If you're okay with it, Fugubi, I understand if you're also tired, but if you're down for one more game, same decks, I'm down to like see if it's possible for me to win with against Vemmon with my DM deck. And then hopefully by next week, hopefully. I don't know when DC Go is gonna update, but I'm hoping that the new BT23 stuff is updated by then. Then I can see how it plays in my CS decks as well. It's cool, I'll join in. Okay, cool. It's the same room ID, so. Yeah. Cool, I see your name. Finish preparation. Let's do this. Let's do this. For all the cheese. For all the crispy chicken nuggets. Is this good enough starting hand? Let's, it is a line, but let's mulligan. Okay. That also works. Let's just see. And this time, you know, maybe I'll make better decisions. Okay, we already got a Vemmon on the field. Ooh, and it's a searcher. Okay. I gotta move fast. Gotta go fast. Okay. That draw was pretty good as well. Okay, so Digivolve in the back. Betamon. Training. Play out a meat. Okay, that helps too, but it's a bit risky to play that considering this deck. So I'm just gonna finish off by Digivolving in the back once more. And then we'll see if this will go a little bit smoother. We'll see. This one might be helpful, but we'll see. Because now that we don't have Zenith as the mem setter, I would be able to choke you out in terms of memory, but we'll see how much that actually helps. Because it seems like with the X-Cross mechanic, you could like Digivolve for cheap. Oh no! As I was saying it too. Oh no, this is a different Zenith. This is a gain memory. Funny you say that. Now I'm having another problem here. With like, I have another problem. There's something else I need. Just to be safe, we'll keep him back there. We'll play out this one. Let's see if this helps us at all. Okay, yeah. Okay. This kind of helps. We might have to say bye-bye to this tamer, but let's just put him out right now. Let's see what happens this next round. If the round goes south from here on out, then we shall see. Because yeah, I do know that if you're able to get into Destro, because I did leave you with a lot of memory and you were able to get more memory. So we might already see a Destro or a Galacticmon by the end of this turn. So let's just check it out. Okay. And that does add to my trash. With this deck, it is pretty good to also have stuff in the trash, especially if it's version 1. Got ourselves a Snatchmon. I know that like with CS there is oh yep, called it, there's a Destromon. They're gone. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Is this the one that destroys at the beginning of main? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's think about this. Let's think about this. If I promote this, I would be able to add another source. Just by its effect. And then, let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Oh wait. Ah, this is scary. This is scary. Because by doing this, I would get rid of the source here, but if I do this, ooh, would that be enough? It would, but you also have the effect. Quite the conundrum. This would bring it down to 2. Let's just try this out. Let's see if this will help. I'm gonna trash our bottom source. And then we're gonna pop this. No, I made a mistake! I was supposed to digivolve into that, not put it as a source. Oh no. He messed up. I messed up bad. That's not the first time I've done that either. That's not the first time I've done that. Cause like, what happens with meat is that it makes you pick something to go as a source. And then I always accidentally pick the thing that I'm trying to digivolve into. Like, I still have an option, it's just not, like, the option I was hoping for. Ooh. Oh, I messed up. I messed up bad. Can we recover from this? We might, so I'm just gonna play this. I was gonna Shinmonzemon, yeah, because I would have been able to at least attempt to put you in security, which might have, like, made you, oh, yep, so I still get that. So my original plan was to go into Shinmonzemon, which I would have had the DP to, because I think you were at 1300, and then I would have been also at 1300. Unless, why am I 10? Oh no, I get plus 2000. So I would have been able to attempt to put you in security, which either you would go in security or you would discard these Vemmons, right? To give it protection or to prevent that from happening. But at least I would be able to make it happen again, because Shinmonze's effect is not just when digivolving, it's also when attacking. So I would have finished off. I don't think I would have retained turn. I think I would have. I think I actually would have retained turn. So, yeah, it skipped your main, which, like, that's why I played out the Digimon Emperor. Because it could be really useful in a pinch like that, so let me put Betamon. But yeah, had I retained turn, I think I would have also tried to swing. Oh no, it's once per turn. I don't think my strategy would have worked, but let's train. I would lose turn by doing this. But it's good to have. Wait. This is also when attacking. I could do that. Sorry, give me a second here. I might want to tech one in just for the fun. Yeah, Digimon Emperor has actually helped me out in a pinch. Got head to sleep. I wanted to duel today, but then I immediately got busy. It's okay, no worries. Have a good one. Have a good sleep. Okay, so if I were to swing, I would be able to DP reduce by 4,000. Ooh, maybe that might be enough. If you're ever down to battle off stream, I'm down since your stream time is usually not great for me. Yeah, I know it's late, right? I'm gonna try this out. We're gonna see if this does something. DP reduce. Dianork, hello! Thank you for the 23 months! Oh man. Let's DP reduce. And then wait, what happened to I have another effect. How come it's not activating? Wait, how come this didn't activate? Did I misclick something? I was gonna digivolve. Like I was gonna digivolve. What happened? One more month until 2 full bear years, right? Isn't that crazy to think about? Oh, it has to be version 1. That's why I couldn't. I see. Interesting. Let's do this. Let's see if this will help. Oh, the DP reduction doesn't stay. Oh no! The start of May, no, the overflow, the overflow. If I type howdy in my keyword, the next recommended word is always Matthew. Tadaima. Wait, what's the response? Itterashai. Welcome home. Hello. Did you have a good time at Red Robin? Okairi, yeah, okairi nasai. Okairi nasai. The overflow. Gohan ni suru. Oh no. Gohan ni suru? Ofuri ni suru? Or watashi? Is that how it goes? Wait, I shouldn't be saying that. Soretomo wata. Get shot by a sniper. Okay, I got a protein. Am I gonna survive this? If I can survive this, I can at least go there to there, but I'm missing the last part of the puzzle. Sultan Bori, hello. Sniper here, you'll be okay probably. I had the wrong snatch, I messed up the effect. It's okay, we both like did a funny hee hee haha misplay here and there, right? Where it's like just forgetting our effects. Gohan ni suru? Ofuru ni suru? Omae wa mou shindeiru. Alright, let's bring this guy out of security. Let's digivolve, right? Ah, wait. If we do this, we swing. We can minus DP. Wait, how many sources? Oh, it wouldn't be a lot of minus DP. But then we could digivolve, and then okay, let's just try it out. Let's just try it out. We digivolve. We swing. Minus DP. Minus 4,000 DP. Digivolve. We're gonna lose turn by doing this. But we have one more trick up our sleeve. Play something from the trash as a source. We're gonna put this Shinmonzemon in there. We're gonna attempt to delete. It went through. You're at 1, but actually 3, right? Because of your tamers. There we go. Okay. Let me catch up on chat while we see what happens. I should say I had a good talk about more PH things to eat yesterday night and added more of my list. Filipino food is the largest by far out of 4 to 5 different cuisines. Nice! Yeah, let me know how you end up liking any Filipino foods that you taste. Nani? Dragon Punch in my Digimon game? Dragon Punch. Yeah, man. If you guys ever get the chance to play Digimon Time Stranger, man, it's so good. I just got to the part where I get it. I get why people are saying that it's peak. I like 100% get it now. It's not that I like doubted it at any point, but it was, man. The storyline for Time Stranger is like actually peak, as the kids say. Let me drink some water. Bro, how was BL Starmon real? I don't think I ever responded to you when you asked that in the Discord, but right? Isn't she a cutie? A cutie patootie? French kiss? They do not. Oh no! Oh no! Not the Ragnarok cannon? No! The cannon. You could say that it's a canon event. Ooh, I don't have anything that can go into Digivolving. Unless, it wouldn't feel good to put that in there. No! Oh no, you're laughing with me. You're laughing with me, right? I'm not a jerk though. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Interesting. Okay. I do have something in mind. We're gonna Digivolve back here. We're not gonna be able to train, but we just want something in the back there. We're gonna play out this new Memon. Then we're gonna play out this new Memon. Then we're gonna play out this new Memon. And we're gonna see what happens there. We're gonna Digivolve at least 2 of them. Maybe the 3rd. From the trash, we're gonna Digivolve into Monzemon. We're gonna get rid of a source in order to DP reduce you. We're gonna Digivolve again. We're gonna put these as sources from the trash. We're gonna Digivolve into Metal Greymon. Ooh, we're giving you a lot of memory for this. Ooh. We're gonna put something from the trash as a source. I should have done it in a different order, but it's okay. Ooh, no! Dang. I should have done it in a different order. I should have done the Monzemon to the Monzemon to the Metal Greymon. Not that it would have made as much a difference, but it still would have brought you down a little bit. Did someone say Digimon? Dang, I thought I was like big braining that, but no. Plus, I did give you a lot of memory. Recently, I learned that Digimon take a more human form as they form a closer bond with their tamer. Can someone confirm? I don't know, all my Digimon are teddy bears, so... And I'd say I have a pretty close bond with them as the cute little teddy bears. And yes, Matthew, someone did say Numemon. See that? I feel like I've never done that strat before where I tried to do consecutive Numemon Digivolutions. The only thing is that you do still have to pay the cost. The good thing though is if you use Monzemon, it can actually reduce a lot of the cost. So that's why I was like, oh, I should have done Monzemon from the trash into Monzemon from the hand. And then the third Numemon would have been the Metal Greymon because I would have at least been able to reduce your DP by I think 8,000. Which would have like definitely weakened it. And you still would have been able to prevent the deletion with the Vemmon effect. But at the very least the DP reduction was there. So let's say that I was able to play out another Digimon that further DP reduced. That would have been the move, but I know for next time. Ooh, the Ragnarok cannon. It's gonna set off, ain't it? Oh no! But this type of battle is kind of fun because now I know, like, I do feel like if I just quite literally play my cards right, like, it might be possible for me to beat your Vemmon deck. This actually motivates me more because it's like that discussion we were having about like Time Stranger in the Discord where it's like this is motivating, you know? Because it's like now I can like think of strats on how to improve. Ooh, can I play another card? I can. I don't know how much it'll help me. From the trash. Will this do anything? Because it wouldn't proc because it's not end of turn. Nah. Is this a new costume, Princess Binka? It's a celebration for Filipino American. Oh, good game. Good game. That was good. Like I said, this was empowering. This is like, I know what to improve on for next time. But thank you, Fagubi. That was fun. That was fun. And I think that's also where we're gonna call it, but let me show off my my new outfit. But yeah, this is technically a new model. This is a new PNG model. As you can see, it follows my mouse now. So, yeah, this is actually my outfit to celebrate Filipino American History Month because October is Filipino American History Month. So this is modeled off of like traditional Filipino, what's called Filipiniana wear. So you got the like kind of translucent top. And then I have a skirt as well. And if this works correctly, I can change the color to have more Filipino flag colors. Isn't it cool? You like it? What do you think? Wait, Philippines, right? Right? And then I could change it back to that skirt. Bibingkamon, the Filipina Digimon. Exactly. And then let me see what Dagda was saying. Oh, Orlando, I don't think so. Metal Garuru and Shurumon don't follow that, but maybe some do, right? Yeah, I'm saying Shinmonzemon, it's not human, but I have a bond. But I feel like you're also doing a hee hee ha ha. They say that a closer bond means they're more human. I'll start rebuilding for next time. Funny thing is I'm thinking about making Millenniumon, but I feel it out of my comfort. That's how I feel about Megazoo decks. That's how I feel about like Royal Knights and 7 Demon Lords, but I don't know. I'm thinking once DC Go updates with some BT23 stuff, maybe I might play around with some CS Royal Knights, maybe? I don't know. I just want to play around with it now that it seems like an option because I play CS. Looks great. Nice. It looks rad AF. Yay. Nothing says Filipino heritage like Digimon. I mean, it's true, right? It's true. But yeah, also, for those who are seeing this outfit for the first time, do you like my swept back hair? Like, my hair is finally out of my face. Yes! Counter-Strike Computer Science! No, it's Cyber Sleuth! It's Cyber Sleuth! I'll show you guys the deck. I'll show you the deck, but, I won't be playing any other games. I'm pretty tired. I have to go to the office tomorrow. Here's what it looks like so far. I got a Gobblemon in there, I got Terriermon. The top end is Alphamon. And then this is just there to test out, but it's Alphamon. I also got the alt art right here. I also got some level 7s in there that I don't quite know how to wield yet. But, oh, thank you for the pet. Wait, did it show up? Did it pet air? Did it pet air? Where's my pet? There you go. There you go. Pet the crown. Cantonmon. Bro needs to sleb. It's true. I need to sleb. Oh, yeah, this is the tamer. But yeah, they just added new things in the new CS cards in this newest set, and I'm very excited to try them out. Super excited. So maybe next week when DC Go updates. I hope it updates soon, but we'll see. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to do another simulator called King Drasil, which is also fun. It's also nice, but everything is manual, so you actually have to read the card. I know, right? Reading? Ugh. Reading in a classroom? We would never. But with that, let me go ahead and stop raids. Let's do our end of stream tradition, shall we? For any new students that just entered the stream or that have never moshed with us before, that have never done this tradition with us before, we have an end of stream mosh pit. I'm gonna play some music. I'm gonna make your little avatars fight each other, and when you hear the music, feel free to just spam your favorite emotes. It's gonna show up on the screen. And then, your little guys are gonna fight each other, and there's no correlation between how many emotes you spam and who wins. It's just RNG. It's not rigged. I guess the rigged mosh pit. It's not rigged. Famous Benoit Digimon such as Mamon and Saimata. Like a circle pit? Yeah. Like, almost like a, you know, like a wall of death, but with, like, little baked goods cubs instead. You'll see. I had a song, but is it in my history section? It was this one. It's Umapyoi Legend. You'll see. You just gotta spam your favorite emotes, and then I'll make the little avatars fight each other. And in the meantime, I'll also look into who to raid into. All right. So once you hear the music, get to moshing. Let me stop Spotify. Moshing is a young man's game. It's okay. Here in this classroom, we're all young. I'm totally not 34 years old with back pains and gallbladder problems and all that stuff. Amazing, more like caballos. Umapyoi Philippines. All right, once you hear the music, get to moshing. You guys can hear that, right? Ready? Let's go! Open up the pit! The only thing is you can't hear the lyrics, but it's fine. The emotes have witch hats. It's so cute, right? Doki 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 kimi no aiba ga. Bakun, hearts racing with you. Emotions all brand new. Oh, Dianork! You survived the first round. But can you survive round 2? Double attack the health pack. That's nasty. Dokyu Bakun. Is the short version? Ten. Your way, Bakun, hearts racing with you. Emotions all brand new. Jump through the gate. This is really good, right? We hear your cheers. Come on, baby. 3, 2, 1, go fight. Nice. Let's see who. Oh, we still got Fugubi versus Matthew. Who's getting it? Matthew just got the med pack, and it's Matthew. But trust me, guys, it's not rigged. It's not rigged. It's just RNG. Sometimes that's just how it be. Sometimes the mod wins. No, why are you saying that it's rigged? Why are you saying that it's rigged? Oh no, rigged. Good job, everyone. Good job on that mosh pit. I'll give that a solid A-. Could have had a couple more arm swings in there, some tail swings. Took revenge for Binka. I'll pet the cats. Alright guys, let's go ahead and raid. So A-Ross is actually in the middle of a subathon. There's actually a lot of people streaming tonight. I feel bad because there's a couple people that I've been wanting to raid into, but I see subathon. I see a good friend that is doing a subathon. I click raid. So A-Ross is currently doing a subathon. That should be a lot of fun. The next time I'm going to see you guys is actually going to be Saturday morning. I'm not going to have a Friday stream because we're actually going to be celebrating Beans' birthday. So I'll see you guys Saturday morning for some retro fun. We're going to be playing Spy Fox 2. So I hope you guys enjoy that. We're going to go ahead and raid into A-Ross for day 2 subathon. Like always, streams are fun, Binka. Thank you! Happy Beans' birthday. Have a good rest. Thank you, everyone. And GG's Fugubi. Thank you so much. So let's raid. I hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, and evening. And as always, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. I appreciate you all. Peace and love. Pleasure as always. Atsubinka. We raid.